Have you ever gone exploring in a meadow? You can find many things there. Let's go with this boy and girl and see what different plants and animals we can find. We will have to walk slowly, or we will miss many of the wonders God has placed in the meadow. There's a baby rabbit. He saw us coming and is trying to hide from us in the grass. Is he watching us? He lies very still. He doesn't want us to see him. The rabbit is resting now, but he can run very fast. God has given him strong legs for running and jumping. He wiggles his nose as he smells the air. This helps him to know who is nearby. With his long ears, it is easy for the rabbit to hear us walking through the grass. Isn't it wonderful how God helps the rabbit to protect himself? In the meadow, there are many kinds of grasses. Each kind of grass has its own seed. Look, who is that fellow resting in the grass? We call him a grasshopper. It is not easy for us to see him. His color is so much like the grass and plants around him. Here is another grasshopper. Can you see his long legs? He uses them to hop around. Grasses are not the only plants that grow in the meadow. All around us there are many surprises. Here is a tiny flower almost hidden by the tall grass. See how pretty it is? Over there are some daisies. They are much larger than the tiny buttercup we just saw. A beautiful butterfly is visiting this daisy. He likes to drink the sweet juices from the flower. On another plant is a different kind of butterfly. Beautiful flowers and butterflies are some of God's many wonders in the meadow. Bees like to visit flowers too. They gather their food from the blossoms and make honey from the sweet juices of the flowers. This bee has found some golden yellow dandelions. He is working hard to find his food. We see so many dandelions so often that we forget how pretty they are. As we walk across the meadow, we see many small, white, fluffy balls. Let's pick one for a closer look. This fluffy white ball is a dandelion blossom gone to seed. When the wind blows, the little seeds sail across the meadow. That's how dandelion seeds are spread. Look how easily the seeds blow away. What's that over there? Something is moving in the grass. It's a baby groundhog. He has left his den in the ground to take a walk in the meadow. Always hungry, the baby groundhog is looking for something to eat. There, he has found some clover. He likes clover best of all. He has short, stubby legs with strong feet and sharp claws. He uses these to dig his house in the ground. His ears are small, much smaller than the rabbit's. The shape of his head and body make it easy for the groundhog to move around in his underground home. What's this? Now there are two baby groundhogs. It's more fun to have someone to play with. Look there, see that? Now where did he go? There he is, hopping in and out of his tunnel in the ground. We call him a ground squirrel because he likes to live in the ground rather than in a tree. In the summertime, the ground squirrel is always looking for food. He sleeps in his den all winter. He has no bushy tail like other squirrels who live in trees, but he has the same kind of front feet to help him eat. He has a beautiful coat with 13 stripes down his back. His eyes are big, but his ears are small. The ground squirrel is one of the funniest fellows in the meadow. Let's stop for a little rest. We can still keep on exploring while we sit on the ground. Here is something right here. It's an ant hill. Many ants live here together under the ground. See the pile of dirt around their door? It was carried up by the tiny ants as they made their underground house. Ants work very hard. Some bring in food. Some work as tunnel builders to make more tunnels. Others stay at home to take care of the house. Isn't it wonderful how God has helped the ants to know how to do these things? Let's look at a tiny ant close up. Ants and their homes are among the many wonders we find in the meadow. Let's keep on looking and see what else we can find. Here is something different. They are tumblebugs. See the big ball the two little bugs are rolling? Tumblebugs lay their eggs inside these balls and then bury them in the soft ground. It's push and pull and push over and over again. Isn't it wonderful how two small bugs can roll such a big ball? It's hard work for them, but they keep on tumbling the ball. Hey, wait for me. How's this for a spot to bury our ball? Look, there's a turtle crawling along in the grass. This turtle is a land turtle. He spends most of his time on land, but he can swim if he has to. See how easily the shell opens and closes? Let's put him back down and watch him. God has given the turtle a hard shell on top and below to keep him safe from danger. The turtle has short, strong feet to help him carry his shell house right with him. When he thinks there is danger, the turtle pulls his head into his pretty shell. He keeps the door open a bit to see what is going on. When he thinks all is safe, the turtle sticks his head out for a good look around. When all is clear, he begins to crawl away, slowly but surely. The next time you go walking in a meadow, see how many of God's wonders you can find. And then remember that God loves you and cares for you even more than he does for these, his wonders in the meadow.